This morning when I saw that there was going to be a new Boruto special chapter, I got really excited because I didn't know what to expect. I thought that they were going to try and do the same thing they did with Sarada's storyline in preparation for the movie. So I started reading it, and the first couple of pages, to me at least, they look like Kishimoto's artwork. I may be completely wrong, but so I started reading it, and then when I finished the chapter, I was just like, who wrote this? Mitsuki's kind of like a troll here because he's like, oh, by the way, my parents, or the reason that I belong to Konoha is, and then he just doesn't say anything. He just says, you better get your ass to that movie theater and buy some tickets, bitch. He even says, I doubt this kind of teaser really does anything anyways. So even Mitsuki is admitting that this chapter is kind of bullshit. And so they turn into chibis, and not just the art is off, but like even some of the writing is just, I can tell it's not Kishimoto. That's why I'm asking, who wrote this? Is it the same person who's in charge of the Rock Lee Springtime of Youth? So it says here that Sarada's mom is the sole disciple of the only female ever to become Hokage. So I guess what this person is saying is that I don't remember Shizune ever existing. So it's the whole take away the bells from the sensei exercise, which, spoiler alert, in regards to the end of the chapter, it fails because the whole point of the exercise is to promote teamwork and camaraderie, and by the end, Sarada ends up with both bells. Speaking of Sarada, I know it's not Kishimoto writing her because in this chapter, she's basically a carbon copy of Sakura. Konohamaru's balls are at risk of turning purple, and he's like, Old Gramps the Third, Uncle Asuma, give me the strength. Boruto, because we know that he likes One Piece, because he drew the Jolly Roger on his dad's face, he asks Mitsuki if his dad is Monkey D. Luffy. So whoever Mitsuki's parents are, once they are revealed, I guarantee you that Luffy being his dad is going to make more sense than the reality of it. So Chibi Konohamaru is coming in with a Rasengan, and Boruto counters that by squeezing some lemon juice into his eyes, and then he uses Shadow Clone Jutsu, but he doesn't use it for the right reasons. He uses it as a sexy foursome adult no jutsu with Sakura, Tenten, Ino, and Karui. Hinata's not part of the foursome, thank God, because if she were, well, that would mean that Boruto has more family problems that we already know of. Let's just leave it at that. Hopefully this is not an accurate representation of what Konohamaru is as a sensei, because if that's the case, then he kind of sucks as a teacher, no offense. He's like really proud of this shit too. He's like, oh, you've already perfected this jutsu at such a young age. The pervert blood is strong with Boruto. And then Sarada beats Konohamaru and Boruto, and she doesn't beat Mitsuki, which I found was kind of weird. I don't know, it's like, I mean, what is this even for? Like, to get my ass in the seat of the movie theater? I'm already gonna go see the movie, like, calm down. You don't have to spam this shit. I know Kishimoto said that he was gonna work on another series that was not related to Naruto, but to me, see, the thing here is that when there's so much money involved in a franchise, leaving it like 100% becomes very, very hard. So to me, this is kind of like, I don't know, I kind of feel like either the editors or somebody in Shueisha, somebody in charge of Shonen Jump is flirting very, very hard with the idea of Kishimoto producing a third series. Personally, I'll support whatever Kishimoto decides to do. I think as a creator, it's both exciting and intimidating to start from scratch and come up with like new characters that people can care about and a story and all that stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you think about this? Because it does, like, remember how The Last was supposed to be the last movie? And we're getting Boruto next month, so that's not going to happen. Honestly, like, the message that I'm getting from this, marketing-wise, is that there's somebody there who's just not ready to let go of Naruto. Because there's just so much content coming out. And I don't mind it. I'm just really curious, like, what... I kind of want to know what the thought process behind these projects and these things are, because it's like, is it about money? Is it about like keeping fans happy? Is it about prolonging something that you didn't think it was ready to end? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts about it in the comment section. Like the video if you did. I appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye. Another reason why I think about this whole Naruto Part 3 thing is because, okay, so we know that Boruto doesn't want to be Hokage, but I think Konohamaru at one point said that he did want to be Hokage, and we know for sure that Sarada wants to be Hokage. What is the point of Sarada saying, I want to be Hokage, if we're never going to see that happen? Like, unless the movie like ends with like a time skip, like a 20 years later, and then we see Sarada's face with the rest of the Hokages, I guess that would make sense. But other than that, what is the point of having this girl have that goal? I don't know. Like I said, please leave me your thoughts. I would really appreciate any other comments regarding this. Thanks, guys.